Hello everybody, this is video number 3 for feature number 3 of the Excitebike sprint work that was done. In this video I'll be focusing, as said, on the third feature done, which is the interactable obstacle called oil spill. This feature was another asset put into the game, brand new, and is what's triggered the need to make a collision code. The function for this asset was to slow the player down instead of fully stopping him. To do this, I had to create a base asset and then code the asset to actually slow the player, and upon creating that code, test to see if the player was slowed at all. Now, the collision code itself took much longer than needed to get it functioning for the player to actually stop. In this code, the actual code was actually, base code was in a separate document. For this, I had to use crash code, which was updated over time to make sure that it would actually work for oil spill as a trigger enter instead of a collision enter. For this code will call upon the motorcycle movement to get speed while still using the same coding for collision enter and trigger enter, which will stop or control the speed of the player. Here is the actual base code called crash code, which is the universal code for all assets that I've made in this game. For oil slick, crash code was updated later on to include trigger enter. For this to work, oil spill was made as a separate asset, oil obstacle, oil spill, which was then put into the scene as a game object, given a collider, and then crash code was added onto it right here. To make the player switch between stopping and slowing, the variable for speed was added. Collision speed equals 5. The base speed of the player is 10. By lowering that to 5 on the same timer that a collision would, it ends up showing that the player will slow down immensely. Like the other feature for base collision, the player can move up and down, and upon colliding with the trigger, he will slow down considerably for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And then he can keep moving. And every time he runs into one of those, he'll just slow down immensely, and then keep going. I'll start the game over again, show how it works. I'm going to run into an oil slick, slow down. After some time, speed back up. Slow down. After some time, speed back up. The way it was meant to work is that when this is added into the game, should a player actually be playing the game, if he runs into this, it increases how much time it takes for him to complete a single lap. And as you can see, it's functioning perfectly. Thank you.